Okay, it just becomes more and more convoluted. On these side views, I was saying your horizontals are verticals and your verticals are horizontals. But as you come around onto the other panels, that all switches around. So you've just got to basically go from point to point and try and work out what are real lengths and what are actual lengths. Sorry, what are actual lengths and what are lengths that need to be transferred onto here to make them real lengths, okay, that are inclined planes. So we've done our 2B. We know, sorry, not our 2B, our CB. We know that opposite CB we have this distance here, 2 to 3, which is a real distance. So if we go 2, 3 here, we drop our thing down here and we can draw a line. I've already done that. I've already scored across here with our line. So we've got that 2, 3 distance in, but we need to get a second line. So we can swing the distance. So we need to get a line. Let me think about this for 1 second. Sorry. We need to swing. We've got our 2B distance here. We've done our 2, 3. So we need to swing a line from B, okay? And we have a 2B distance here and a 3B. So let's try our 3B distance, which you said was the same as 2C originally. So let's grab that because we're going to be swinging from a B. So we'll get our this distance here, which is the B3 distance. Because I don't know if you remember, we labelled it B3. And so we can stick our compass on B, and when we swing it across, we get a crossing. Okay, so now we have the other line, which is 2, 3, down here. And if we draw that in, we've now got 2, 3, and we know that between 2 and 3 we have B and 3. Okay, so B and 3 is here. So we draw that in as well. I'm really working myself into a corner here. Let's make sure you can see what's going on. So B3 is here. And then we've got our B3, we've got our 2, 3, our CB, our 1, 2. We're now going on to this side here. And we know that just like 1D, our 1, 4 distance is also, our A4 distance is also a real distance because it's perpendicular to the viewer. Okay, viewer's sitting here. Okay, you know, Jack Spratt is over here. Hi. So his line of symmetry is this way, perpendicular. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get that real distance, the A4. And this is our last panel of the transition piece, and we're coming up to our line of the seam. Okay, so that's our A4. So we can just grab that distance, that A4 distance, and we need to get it onto the diagram. Sorry, AB distance. Sorry, so that's AB is going to happen next. Okay, this one here. So that distance here is going to be over here. So we swing it over here. Okay. What have I done? Hold on. We go 1D. So DC was this one. So sorry, this is going to be AB, and we said AB was a real distance. So I've set a porky pie. AB is a real distance this way. Okay. So we swing it, and we're going to run a little bit off the page, I think. I'll just let you have a better view of what's going on. But we've done that as a real distance, AB, because on this diagram here, like I said, that's a real distance, AB. Okay, so we'll get rid of that that line that we put in there because it's not correct. And I will get a bit of white paper under there just so that you can actually see what's going on, because otherwise we're going to be a bit confused if we're not already confused. Okay, so like I said, AB is a real distance, and we're going from B, and we're going to create a line like that. And once we've done our AB, we need to swing one more line, and that could be this distance here, B4, or 4B, as the case may be. And if we take that distance here, it's actually the same as the 1C line, okay? Because you can see over here 1C is the same as 4B. And we've already done a 1C line, so we can write under there 4B, and we can take that distance. And when we take that from B, no, that's not going to work. We need to get a line that's got a 3 in it, a 3B, sorry, that 3B line. And we take that 3B line across, we've got that last line that we needed. So that's our B3, and this is our BA line that goes across to here, right on the edge of the page, as luck would not have it. And when we draw that line, how do we know it's correct? Well, one of the ways of testing, of course, is to look at the line here, because it's a real distance BA on this diagram, and it should be about 3.5 centimeters. And when I measure here, I get close enough to 3.5 centimeters. So we are on the right track. So we've done that BA line. Now we need to do the A, we've got a 4-3 line, okay, and that's a real distance, 4-3, and on the sides, as we noted, the horizontals, the verticals were horizontals, so that's a very short line. So we can do that with it, and get our line happening this way. And then we need to swing one more line, and it's going to need to be, this goes 3, so we've gone BA, we've gone, this is B3, and now we need the last line, which is AB, between the two, and you can probably use, we need to swing a line this way, so it's got to have an A in it. So it might be this line, this triangulation here, B4, that we need, which is this one here, 4B. So when we swing this line here, we've got our lovely crossing point, and we can draw a 3B. You can draw a dot between where those two lines meet too, that sometimes helps. And we finish off our construction with this line here, and then the line joining A and B is our transition line. So just remember, when you draw your transition line from point A to point B, that you do, like I said, the broken line, like a center line for a technical drawing, which is dots and dashes, and then either side those two dashes. Okay, so that is our three-dimensional transition piece. It's a half transition for this shape here. Sorry if that was really convoluted. It's like I said, you've got to jump from point to point, and you've got to do a few of them to really get your head around them. If you get an exam and you get a question like this, I would say leave it till last when you've got plenty of time to do it. Do your labelling, get these real distances down, get this labelling of the side view and the top view done, and that's most of the marks. And it's pouring rain.